The relief setting in parts of this country this morning. The breaking news: the suspected serial bomber in Texas is now dead after that showdown with a SWAT team overnight. Here's what we know at this hour. The suspect is a 24-year-old white male. He did kill himself, blowing himself up. They believe he's linked to 6 explosive devices that killed 2 people. Let's get right to our senior national correspondent, Matt Gutman. He's on the scene in Austin with the very latest for us. Matt, good morning.
Good morning, David. This is still very much an active crime scene. You can see those ATF trucks behind me. There are still agents combing through the scene, and the 19 days of terror here in Austin ended in the most dramatic fashion. SWAT teams and others had been trailing this suspect for at least 12 hours. Finally, they cornered him just beyond that hotel behind me. At that point, he noticed them setting off a bomb inside his vehicle. The blast was powerful enough to knock back one of the officers who returned fire, but that suspect inside that vehicle was already dead.
Authorities say 24-year-old Mark Anthony Condit is the man responsible for terrorizing the city of Austin. He died after a device he had in his car exploded when that SWAT team cornered him near an Austin hotel.
We had surveillance teams looking for this suspect, and we ultimately located the vehicle that this suspect was known to be driving, and witnesses told us he was driving. And in fact, we found that at a hotel right up the road here in Round Rock. As members of the Austin Police Department SWAT team approached the vehicle, the suspect detonated a bomb inside the vehicle, knocking one of our SWAT officers back, and one of our SWAT officers fired at the suspect as well.
ATF Special Agent in charge, Fred Milanowski, told me that the FBI, police, and the ATF joined forces and used some old-fashioned detective work to identify the man responsible for 7 bombs, which resulted in 2 dead and 4 injured.
Now, you had 6, 7 devices that seemed different. One with tripwires, some that were activated by picking up, others that were able to be sent in the mail. How did you figure out that they were all linked?
So to the public, they may have looked different, but when the ATF bomb technicians were able to put those devices back together, the components that were used were very similar.
And I understand that there were nuts and bolts used as well in some of the bombings. Did that give you a clue, the components, and did they use them in additional bombs?
Every bomber has what we call signature. And once they find something successful, a successful way to make their bomb, they usually stick with that. One of the things that was consistent in these devices is that there was nails and screws in each one of them.
Authorities say another big clue was security video from a FedEx retail store in southwest Austin, where authorities say the suspect shipped at least 1 explosive device. While the suspect is believed to be the only perpetrator, officials say the threat may not be over.
We still need to remain vigilant to ensure that no other packages or devices have been left through the community.
There's not only more concern that those packages circulating in the mail might land somewhere at some point soon, but now that officials believe they know where this suspect lived, they've gone into the house, but they're doing so very, very gingerly, because at this point they're concerned that there may be booby traps inside there. This is still very much ongoing, David.
Matt Gutman leading us off. Matt, our thanks to you.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.